Hey guys, what's going on today? This is Dalsu. We are back with a little more Duskers today. I have to say this game is growing on me, slowly but surely. So let's get started, shall we? Just to update everyone, we've got quite a lot of drones. There's some things that we need to really repair, but the problem is we don't have a lot of scrap, so we're probably going to be selling some things. I might just sell Roby. He's got the most hit points. I should sell the guy with the least hit points, right? That makes sense, doesn't it? Let's get, can we take his stun off? Yeah, take his stun off. And then I think I'm gonna go sell him. What was his name? Owl was the one, yeah. Get 7 scrap for him, that's not bad. Not great either, but we don't need him. So what we want to do now, I think, is probably repair some things. We've got 7 motion sensors, but the thing is kind of broken. It's 10 upgrade to repair it. 10 scrap to repair it. I need my motion sensor though, so I think I'm going to do that. And it's cheap to add the sensors, so let's do that as well. So that our little drone didn't die in vain. Execute that, okay. We do have a fresh tow, so we don't need to repair the tow. I'm not going to repair anything else. The probe, how much would it cost to repair that probe? I might just do it. Let's see, repairs for 12. That is expensive. Can add 2 probes for 2. That'd be 14. That'll be all I got. So I might as well spend the money. You got to spend it to make it, right? So there we go. So now if we come across a shop, we've still got other stuff left over to sell. Okay, so do we want to go to this fuel depot? I don't know what a fuel depot is. I'm interested to check it out. We want to switch out our tow for one that's not so broken. Yes. Sounds good, and we've got stealth on you. We've got... I don't want to bring Roby necessarily, but I also... Yeah, let's not bring him. How do we do this again? I forget how to move him out of the actual... Sometimes these controls are a little bit counterintuitive. I think it's control, yeah. There we go. Okay, that worked out. So now we've got a tow, a stealth, a probe, a generator, a pry, a lure, motion sensor, a gather, and interface. I think that is a pretty sexy setup. It'd be nice to have a 4th drone with some cool abilities, but we just can't really afford it right now. Let's go ahead and board the derelict. Alright. No information to speak of there. This is a fuel depot, though. I don't know exactly what that means, but I suppose we're going to find out. Hopefully there'll be lots of fuel involved. We do have a new ship now that's capable of holding more scrap. I don't know if it's capable of holding more fuel or not. But it is capable of holding more scrap, so... Let's try to fill it up. Gather all. Ooh, that's not the correct way to spell all. Get the fuel going. 1 day's propulsion and 0 jump. Oh, there's more. And no... There's a lot in here. Alright, you gather all, and I'll just go ahead and bring up the crew here. Video signals lost on Wally, huh? There's a command that, like, fixes the video, but I forgot what it is. Let's go ahead and have Jill generate. Then we'll get some power going. Alright, Ethan. Is there any more scrap in here? Nothing else interesting, huh? Doesn't look like it. So, basically we want to know if R4 is safe. So let's go pop a motion sensor here, I guess. Okay, it's definitely not safe. So how are we going to deal with that? Well, I suppose we try a motion sensor in R3 and see if we have any option to go around, because there may be an interface somewhere. Let's try that. Okay, so A3, this looks like a small ship to me. Let's open D8 and see if he'll go in there. How about that? Will he? Will you, Mr. Horrible Space Monster? I don't see you going in there. Okay, fine. Maybe we need to try a different approach. We do have a lure. that we could use. I don't know exactly what lure does, but I'm sure it just lures them in, right? Lure drop. Yeah, it's just going to lure them in. So I guess what we could do is lure them into R2. We're going to have to bring Jill up here. Close D7. It's not powered. Why is it not powered? Route to R3, right? Damn it. I'm always forgetting this. Basic commands, advanced commands, drone upgrades. No, ship upgrades. Okay. Power. That's not what I wanted. Let's try this again. Hold on. Ship upgrades and reroute. Here's what I want. It was right next. Okay, so reroute, and you got to type both numbers. Okay, so that's what I didn't get right. Reroute R2 to R3 is not currently powered. Okay, let's remote R2 first. Reroute R2 to R3. Okay. Why is that not working? You just type route R2 to R3. I can't figure this out. Anyway, it looks like we can close D7, thankfully. And we'll close D8. We're going to get... Now we need Jill to drop a lure first. So let's do that. Sorry I'm a little all over the place. This game sometimes can be a little bit confusing. It's a little bit hard to let's play it and do everything you're supposed to do all at once. So maybe that will lure the bad guy in there. That's our plan, right? D6. Is he going? He doesn't appear to be going. Alright. Is the lure just not working, or what? Why don't we try Wally? He's got stealth. And kind of investigate what's going on here. Although his stealth will probably run out. You can always slam D6 closed. What is going on in here? Can you tell me that? I don't actually see a bad guy. So he must have gone into... Yeah, he must have gone into this room. Interesting. Okay then. Let's unstealth. Let's open D7 and go gather the stuff up, shall we? So he went up there, but because it was inconclusive, we didn't get the information. So we can gather. This is a tiny little ship. I want to try this lure again. I'm interested to try it again. Let's try it. No. Lure pickup. There we go. Alright, so let's drop a lure in here. Right near the airlock. Hint, hint. And then we'll see if we can fix this up. Okay, so we want to open D8. And we'll do a motion sensor. Maybe we'll get some... Okay, close D8. Suck it out into space. Good. Worked out. Let's open D6. And we'll go gather whatever's in the last remaining room. Not much of a mission, really. Suppose we'll probably run one more. We got a vent. And we got a generator. And that's the whole ship, huh? Okay, then. Well, that was a tiny little ship. An easy little mission. Oh, wait. I'm glad that didn't... I'm glad for that error message there. Otherwise, I would have left all my ships behind. Alright, well, we did okay, I guess. For such a small mission, it really wasn't that hard. I still want to figure out what I'm doing wrong with the routing. Before we go, real quick. Ship upgrades. Reroute R2 to R4. I just want to try this. Reroute R2 to R4. It doesn't work. Did I get rid of that I think I lost that modification, didn't I? That must be why. Yeah, that must be why. Okay. I switched it for something else. I remember now. It's been a while since I played. Let's see, what did I switch it for? Pip config. Yeah, decontaminate. Okay, so that gets rid of radiation, so I need to start using that. I'm thinking about using that instead of reroute power. Reroute power is really not that helpful anyway. I remember now why I got rid of it. Okay. So here we are. We didn't really get much from that mission. We got, what, 1 propulsion and 1 scrap? They're pretty useless. That's quarantined. 4 fuel to get there. 3 fuel to get there. We have reserve tanks, though. But it's probably worth it. Volatile, I don't like that. This one's volatile, too. They're all volatile. Okay, let's go here. That's going to eat into our reserves, so we'll probably jump after this, I'm thinking. Maybe. Let's take the same crew. Go ahead and do it. Now we're warmed up. That last mission was just a warm-up. A lot of information here. Super advanced in weaponry. Super advanced weaponry. Okay, that could be interesting. I see 2 infestation types. So, it could be a little dangerous. Let's keep it tight here. We got a generator in the first room, so we can just power R2, right? Yeah. Big room with an interface, a vent, which is a little scary. Still don't know how the vents work exactly. I mean, I know in theory, I've just never actually encountered it. Okay, let's send Jill up here to interface. No, he actually can interface, right? We switched it. Okay, let's turn on the defense. Killed 1 enemy in room R6. Okay, let's survey the ship too. Found 3 rooms, which we've already found. This looks like another small ship. Let's turn off defense and open D8. Gather up that scrap. Get it. Stuck. Okay, we got it. Let's hit a motion sensor from here. It's inconclusive. I think we maybe run with a probe this time. I quite like that idea. Although I don't want my probes to die because they're expensive. Why do I have 1 less lure? I thought I picked them up. Oh, right. I sucked 1 out into space, didn't I? That's right. My short-term memory is not very good today for some reason. What are we going to do? Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious we could just try to get whatever's left from D5 and D6 to just go into the, into the turret. And that would be, all of our problems done. We might as well try that for a minute. And then if that doesn't work, we'll just let a probe go. Here's what we'll do. We'll drop a probe. And then once he's almost there, we'll hit defenses off. Right? D8. Defenses off. Go in there. He found more scrap that I didn't locate before. How is that possible? Okay, D8. Close D8. I figured he was taking damage. So, let's turn on the defenses again. Because if there was some bad guy in there, that he must have gotten chased. I wonder why my... Okay, we got him. Good deal. Probe is good for finding stuff. Alright, let's turn the defenses off, and we'll probably send Mr. Stealth in. Mrs. Stealth, excuse me. Let's turn defenses off. Open D3. Stealth. No, she's not stealth. Sorry. Wally is stealth. The D3 close. We got some more scrap here, huh? Stealth. Dead probe. Fuel tank. And make this stealth count. We got some scrap. We got an interface. What else do we got? That looks like pretty much it. Okay, so we're safe for D8 and nav 1 to R5. We're gonna pick up the fuel and the scrap and get out of here. Put Jill on here and let's gather all and get that fuel. We'll dock A2. Dock A2. We got some P fuel. Nav 1 to R4. We'll gather all that shit and we'll be on our way. These are small little missions. I wonder why. Alright, let's get out of here. And we'll call that a video. It took me a little while to kind of get back into the swing of things there, but it worked out. We can probably do another jump from the looks of things. So before we move on to the next galaxy, whatever solar system, because the missions do get a lot harder as you jump about. So when we go to our next place, we visited these two, right? Yeah, we have. When we go to our next place, we're gonna run up against tougher missions and stuff like that. So let's check our objective screen and just see. Yeah, we got that Super Predator message, right? We don't know. Search military vessels for additional stuff. Acquire additional log from military vessels. Investigate medical communications. Grey Goose. Scan all rooms in a Class A or B space station and proceed with exploration. Okay, well we're gonna do that anyway. It says fail, huh? I don't know about that one. Anyway, we're just going to keep on going until the game just gets too unforgiving, and or else we win. But I'm not anticipating that. I'm still really just getting used to the game. It's a little bit tricky sometimes with all the different controls and the typing and stuff like that, but I'm liking it, and I hope you guys are too. Please join me for the next episode, and I'll see you then. Bye.